couple of hiccups for Liverpool and, of course, the leaders, Tottenham Hotspurs, this past weekend. But what on earth has gone wrong at Arsenal? We'll take a look at the results and, of course, your picks coming up next. Show today, we'll take a look at matchday number 13 out in the Premier League, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe and keep you bang up to date with all things Blabbing Rose related, Premier League related, football related. We got to know here under Warowski, of course. Yes. Double match week, can't rest, no rest for the wicked, and of course drama everywhere you look at the Premier League. And we'll talk about that in a minute. I want a big shout out to the patrons, of course. 22 patrons at the moment. We're trying to get up to 25 before the end of the calendar year. We are running out of time, guys. Can you be the latest member of the Patreon gang if that suits you, or if that's up your alley? Check out the link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas, and you can become the latest brother from another mother. Also, while you're at it, check out the links down below, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and all that kind of business. And again, be sure to bang the thumbs up, and of course, bang the subscribe. So let's get into it, of course, and take a little look at how we all got on last time around then, shall we? Let's get into it, of course. Here, a quick look at the criteria. So 0 to 3, you're in the shit-faced gang. We got 4 to 7 straight-faced, so 8+, you're in the top bins. Yes, indeed, yo. So, let's get into it then. Take a little look at how we all got on last time around then, shall we? Here we go. Here's the criteria. 0 to 3, you're in the shit-faced gang. 4 to 7, you're in a shit-faced club. 8+, you're in the top banana, boys. That's right. That's where you want to be. I don't know if there is any other guys there this weekend, of course. Just gone. Leeds United against West Ham United. It was a 2-1 win. I actually went 2-1 myself, but I actually went the other way in favour of Leeds. My picks on the right, the real deal's on the left. Goal scorers on the day on Friday night, this one. West Ham coming out top. Thomas Ducic, who's been a bargain of the season for me, for West Ham, getting them the opening goal on for them on 25th minute. Angelo Mbogna on the score sheet for West Ham, the winner on the 80th minute. After Matthias Klitsch opened up the scoring for Leeds, of course, at home. But ultimately, no good for them. Meanwhile, Wolves, they also had a bit of a late show there, going in favour of their visitors, Aston Villa, in the old... what do they call that derby? Midlands derby? I don't know. But anyway, late penalty. El Ghazi converts it for Aston Villa after Douglas Luiz got himself sent off for Villa. Joe Martinho also got himself sent off for Wolves, of course, in a very nervy encounter. And Villa got the bragging rights this time around. 2-0 for me. Shame on me. Meanwhile, Newcastle United, they did dispose of West Brom. And of course, pressure was mounting on Slaven Bilic's shoulders. It was Miguel Almiron on the score sheet for Newcastle on the first minute before Darnell Furlong levelled for West Brom before Dwight Gale won it against his old club, of course, back on the in the 82nd minutes for the Geordies. Of course, 2-1. Actually got this one bang on the bloody nose, folks. Bang on the bleeding nose. Meanwhile, nothing to see down in Manchester, 0-0 in the end. Absolute diabolical performance by both sides. 3-1 win though for me from Manchester City, but it was garbage. Meanwhile, Everton also surprised us all with a 1-0 win over Chelsea. Gilbert took us from the banner spot, giving Everton the 3 points. Actually went the 2-2 draw myself, thinking Everton would get something out of it, but guess what? They got all 3 bloody points. Into Sunday's matches, we have Southampton, comfortable win over the Sheffield United there. Che Adams, Stuart Armstrong, Nathan Redmond on the score sheet, a 3-0 win for the Saints. I actually went with a 3-1 win, so not too bad. Meanwhile, surprised though, that Selhurst Park was a 1-1 draw. Harry Kane on the score sheet for Spurs. Jeffrey Schlupp with a late equaliser for Crystal Palace, giving them their share of the spoils. I actually went with a 3-1 win for Spurs, but nope, it was only 1-0. Same can be said for down at Covent Cottage as Fulham. Bobby Rees scoring for them, and Mohamed Salah scoring for Liverpool late on for that one, as Liverpool only could muster a point. Actually went with a 3-0 as well for Liverpool. Shame on me. And yes, oh yes, this is true. It is a 1-0 winners for them. 6-finger freakazoids, Burnley. You're pulling the wall over Arsenal's eyes. Was it in front of their own fans, perhaps? I don't know. I don't really know about the old tier system and all that kind of jazz over in London. But it was in London. It was in Arsenal's venue. Not only did Burnley win, but Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored a big fat OG. Granit Xhaka got himself sent off. It's all gone a bit sour for Mikel Arteta at the moment. To be honest with you, it's out of his hands, to be honest with you. It's just the clueless performances on the field. Actually went with a 1-0, a 3-1 win for Arsenal. Yep, no way. Then wrap it up. Leicester City, 3-0 winners over Brighton. Maddison with a couple of goals there. Jamie Vardy as well. Actually went with a 2-0 win, not too shabby. All in all, got myself 3. which is bad, but it could be very good depending on what else is on the agenda. We'll take a look at yours in just a second. This is the table as it stands. Of course, heading into the match day number 13, Spurs lead the charge on goal difference over Liverpool. Of course, Leicester City are in third, Southampton are in fourth. Goodness gracious me, look at that top four, absolutely balmy. Chelsea down in fifth, West Ham sixth, Sheffield United, West Brom and Fulham going down. Burnley are on the climb, goodness gracious me. And Arsenal were just, 5 points off the drop zone? How about that then? Wouldn't that be something if they were to go down? I don't think it would happen though. Of course, be sure to get your picks in nationally for the Prediction League. But let's take a look at how you all got on. Of course, we quickly look at the recap of the criteria. Not 3 in the straight face game, 4 to 7 straight face game, 8+. You're in the top bins. If you're in there, I'll give you the money myself. Okay, we got Simon Kendall. He did all right. Nathan Elo, well done, brother. You did shit, but it's okay. Arishki also did ghastly. Leeds 2020 also did poop. Bianca Moore, she did all right. Well done to you. Well done, well done. Gamey Charlie, not too bad. Full Stop did bits. Len 2000, not too shabby. And Okachungo did okay. Who's that guy? Ricardo W did poop. Okay, also did ghastly. Mr. Matt Russ also did shocking. And CFC Jaden also stinky rinky. Olaj Jojo, well done to you, but you did shite. Escavia also did very, very good. Well done, Mexican Sniper. Meanwhile, Dennis Canelli, you did shitty. Ishan also did okay. Ben Norton, not too bad. NWC 239 did absolutely shocking. Blue Road Legend, Ponking. Ultra Marino, absolutely honking as well. But okay, you're in my good book still, of course. Russell Frost also did very well indeed. Mad Av's excellent show, also did good. A Judy did poop. Eric McWashington also did ghastly. Shane O'Donnell also did very well indeed, brother. Raphael Jarrett also did good. Yafa VMPB, not too bad. Image did honest, also did okay. Roberto Horst did bits. Ayan Kumar, not too bad. Omaji Mandy also did very well. Hans worst, absolutely worst indeed. Joachim Jackson also did very well. Well done, well done. Max Shamingi also did good, but not really, but you did shit. But it's okay. Vincent Hong did poop, and Barcelonista also did ghastly. Cody Ho, not too bad. Brother Yannick Buster did poop. Matt Gunn also did shocking. Costas K, he's not okay. Kev Maths, not too bad this time. The Aston Villa Seal also did terrible. Alex Willer, stinking, brother. Raul Jimenez also did okay. Zeri Demera did poop. Shepard also did very shite. Jacob Loring also did good. And El Lewelas good. Did poopity poop. Eddie Francis, shocking. Eddie Body also ghastly. Luka Kajelovic also shocking. David Keneally, Keeley did Andrew H did okay shit as well. Andrew LG and Cal, you did poop, brother, also. And LNMC, ghastly. Harrison Crane, ghastly. And Ahmed Sochi is a patron, but he did poop skis. Poop skin and oop ski. Of course, this is the leaderboard for this week and this week alone. Close your eyes, everybody. Absolutely ghastly. There was a glitch there, but we got out of the way with it. Cody Ho, a bunch of Omar Esquivel, Raul Jimenez, and Roberto Hollis, and Yafa VMPB are your patron kings this week. Take a bloody bow. Of course, getting to yourself a 50% success rate with 5 out of 10. But what's that done to the overall leaderboard? It's a big old leaderboard. Take a look at it. Take a bloody filthy look at it. And there it is. Olaji Ojo is your king at the moment. Take a bow, Sean, and bow down to your king, people. He is your king. Of course, Kev Matthews, sneaky, weaky, up the table he goes. You know, he's just come out of nowhere. And he's right there on the cusps. Shepard also doing very well. I've got my eyes on you, Shepard. You're doing well. Come on, son. I believe in you. Come on, son. Ahmed Sochi not too far away either, as is Shane O'Donnell in the top 5. Of course, that's this week and this week alone. Double match week this week. Chance for you guys to climb the bloody table. We're going to kick it all off, of course, on Tuesday. Of course, this is Monday night. These are going to come out Tuesday night. Or Tuesday at some point. Hopefully, you get your picks in nice and early. No mucking about. I'm going to keep my eyes on a lot of you guys. Because some people might be playing a bit of silly beggars. I've got to keep an eye on you. But we're going to kick it all off, of course, with Wolves taking on Chelsea, of course. Feisty won this one on Tuesday bloody night. Played each other in the past 109 times. 39 wins for Wolves. 43 wins for Chelsea and 27 draws. Of course, the last 6 sees 1 win for Wolves, 4 for Chelsea and 1 bloody draw. Of course, last time out at the Molineux was a 5-2 win for Chelsea. That's back in September 2019. Goal scorers on the day. Tammy Abraham with a hat-trick. Mason Mount and Fikayo Tomori on the score sheet as well. Tammy Abraham also got himself a big fat OG, as did, and Patrick Cutrone was on the score sheet for Wolves. Heading into this, Chelsea just won defeat the past 6. That was, of course, against Everton the other day. Just 1 win the past 5 for Wolves. That was against Arsenal. Everybody beats Arsenal. Of course, a couple of games back. Look at the bookies odds. What am I looking at here? Look at the bookies odds. We have 90-5 for Wolves for the victory. We have 11-8 on for Chelsea for the W, and 14-5 is your draw. Of course, Chelsea, they come into the situation in the table, of course, in 5th, and for them, they could actually go top of the pops. Oh, yeah, top of the pops for the big fat W. Wolves on a bit of a wobble here, down 13th at the moment, but for them, they could actually go back up to 6th. It's that congested in the middle of the table there. I've gone with a 2-0 win, though, for Chelsea to take the 3 points on this one. Next up, over there. We have Manchester City taking on West Brom. Of course, the Baggies need results. I don't think it's going to come this way. Taking on City, of course, at the Etihad. Of course, 152 times these two sides played. 71 wins for City, 53 wins for Albion, and 28 draws. Of course, the last six see 6 out of 6 for Manchester City, including a 3-0 win last round back in 2018. As around about 31st of January it was, with Fernandinho on the score sheet, Kevin De Bruyne and Sergi Aguero. City have actually won the last 14 matches against West Brom in all competitions, and heading into this, City have actually scored at least 3 goals in their last 11 matches against West Brom in all comps. They're unbeaten in the last 6, 2 defeats all season, whereas West Brom have only won them once, and that win was, of course, against Sheffield United a couple of games back. Around about that, has been 5 defeats as well in that cluster. Quick look at the situation out in the bookies. We have Man City 12-1 on, Stone Cold favourites, 10-1 is your draw, 25-1 is your long shots. That is the Baggies, of course. The Baggies are in a bit of trouble, of course, sitting in the relegation zone. 6 points at the moment, but a win for them. They could actually go as high as 17 to push Burnley back down in the bottom. That's a bit in the bottom 3, of course. As for City, they come to this in 9th, and a win for them. They could actually go as high as 6. Still not in the top 4, but they will get there one of these days. 3-0 win in the end for City. That is on Tuesday night. Next up, we have Arsenal taking on Southampton, of course. This ain't easy. This ain't bloody easy. Anyway, they played each other 99 times in the past. 51 wins for Arsenal, 21 wins for the Saints, and 27 wins, draws, of course. The last 6 sees 3 for Arsenal, 1 for Saints, and 2 draws, of course. Last time out was at St Mary's, a 2-2 win for Arsenal. Last time out at London was a 2-2 draw, of course, back in November 2019. Danny Ings, James Ward-Prowse on the score sheet for Southampton. Lacazette with a couple of goals there for Arsenal. Heading into this, Arsenal have actually lost the last 4 at home, and they've also failed to score in 6 of the last 8 matches in the Premier League. They've also scored at least 2 goals in the last 5 matches against the Saints in all competitions, whereas Southampton have actually scored at least 2 goals in 8 of the last 9. Heading into this, of course, just 1 defeat the past 6 for the Saints, whereas Arsenal are winning 3 and losing 3 of the past 6 games in all competitions, including the Europa League and that cluster. Look at the situation out of the bookies. Arsenal are 65 on. They are the favourites for the victory. 23-10 is your Saints. 12-5 is your draw on this one. Arsenal are in trouble. They're in 15th spot. They're doing for them. They could only go as high as 14th. They only move up a spot in the table. That's it. The Saints, though, are in 4th, and mathematically they could go top of the pops. Indeed, I'm going with the Saints. They keep on marching in with a 2-1 win over the Gunners on this one. Next up, we have Leeds. Of course, wobbly season for them so far, but they're doing okay. Taking on Newcastle, of course, for the 95th time. The previous 94. 37 wins for the Leeds. Leeds United, should I say. 39 wins for the Geordies, and 18 draws, of course. Last 6 sees 1 win for Leeds, 3 for the Geordies, and 2 bloody draws, including a draw last time out, which was at St Andrews back at the Championship in April 2017. Last time out at Ellen Road was a 2-0 win for the Geordies as well back in 2016. Dwight Gale with a couple of goals for Newcastle. Heading into this, Newcastle have actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 7 away matches against Leeds in all competitions, whereas Leeds have actually failed to win the last 5 home matches, period. Just 1 win and 6 for them. That was against Everton, of course, 2-3 games back, whereas the flip side, back-to-back wins for the Geordies heading into this, of course, coming into the back of the win over West Brom and, of course, Crystal Palace. Look at the situation out in the bookies for these bad boys. Leeds are 4-3 on for the victory, 14-5 is your draw, 18-5 is your Newcastle on this one. The Geordies coming to this in 12th and a win for them. They could actually go as high as get their 6th in the table. Leeds coming to this in 14th and a win for them. They could actually go as high as 11th in the table on this one. I've gone with the 2-0 win for Leeds United on this one to take the 3 points and get themselves back into mid-table. Meanwhile, we've got Leicester City taking on, who are they taking on? They're taking on Everton, of course. This will be the 113th time between the two sides. The previous 112, 36 wins for Leicester, 43 wins for Everton, and 32 draws. The last 6 sees 2 wins for Leicester, 3 for Everton, and 1 draw, of course. Last time out, the King Powers, a 2-1 win for Leicester back in around about this time last year, 1st of December 2019. Jamie Vardy and Kelechi Iheanacho on the score sheet for Leicester, 2-1 win. Ricarlson get the goal for Everton. Heading into this, Everton are actually 1 defeat the past 4 for them. That was against Leeds. On the flip side, Leicester City winning 3 on the spin. They're back. They are back, and they're back to take over into top 4, it looks like. Anyway, heading into this, Leicester 65 for the W, 11-5 is your Everton, and 5-2 is your bloody draw on this. What do we have in the table? The table shows Everton coming to this in 7th, and with them they could actually go 4th in the table. Leicester, though, if they come this victorious, they could go cleanly top of the pops on this one. I've gone with a Leicester win. It's goals galore in it. 5-goal thriller, 3-2 win in favour of Leicester. Next up, though, we have Fulham against Brighton. Big one. This one, of course, down the foot of the table. They played each other 28 times. 13 wins for Fulham, 11 wins for the Brighton, and 3 draws. Of course, heading into this, though, the last 6, 3 wins for Fulham, 2 wins for Brighton, and 1 bloody draw. Last time out at Craven Cottage in competitive action was in the Premier League back in January 2019. It was a 6-goal thriller going in favour of Fulham. Mitrovic with a couple of goals there, Callum Chambers and Luciano Vietto on the score sheet for Fulham. Glenn Murray got a couple of goals for Brighton. Heading into this, Brighton have actually failed to win 9 of the last 10 matches in the Premier League. Fulham have actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 3 against Brighton in all comps. They come into this, Brighton just 1 win in 6, Fulham 2 wins in 6. So how about that then? How'd you like those apples, they say? Coming into the bookies odds, 15-8 for 4. Fulham 23-10 is your draw. 6-4 is your Brighton. Of course, Brighton coming to this in 16th in a win for them. They could actually go as high as 15th, whereas Fulham coming to this in 18th in a win for them. They could go as high as 16th above Brighton in the process. I've gone with a Fulham victory on this one, 2-1 win. They'll take the point from Liverpool and back it up with 3 points from Brighton. Get in there, he says. Next up, though, we have West Ham United taking on Crystal Palace down in London. All London to fair play each other 41 times. The best 18 wins for the Hammers, 8 wins for Palace, and 15 draws. Of course, the last 6 sees 1 win for Hammers, 2 for Palace, and 3 draws. Of course, last time out in West Ham's area, stadium, whatever you want to call it. It was a 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. In fact, you could go all the way back to 2018 for West Ham's last victory over Crystal Palace. But in that 2-1 win back in October 2019, Patrick Van Aanholt was on the score sheet. Jordan Ayew as well. Sebastian Haller got the one and goal for the Hammers. Heading into this, West Ham just won defeat the past 6, winning in the previous 5, whereas Crystal Palace just 1 win in 4, and that was against West Brom, of course. But they did pick up a point against the leaders, Spurs, the other day. Hammers 11-10 for the victory, 13-5 is your draw, 12-5 is 11-10 is your Hammers, 13-5 is your Palace, 12-5 is your draw. Hammers actually coming to this in 6th and win for them. They could actually go as high as 4th in the table. Palace coming to this in 11th, win for them. Could go as high as 6th above West Ham in the process, depending on the goal swing. There's going to be a big old swing here with a 3-0 win for the Hammers in the bloody air. Next up we have Liverpool taking on Spurs. Oh my goodness, it's first versus second. I didn't even see this one coming. They've played each other a whopping 173 times in the past. 82 wins for Liverpool, 48 wins for Tottenham, and 43 draws. Of course, the last 6, though, sees 5 for Liverpool, nothing for Spurs, 1 draw. Of course, that draw was all the way back in 2018. However, last time they played each other at Anfield was a 2-1 win for Liverpool, and that's back in October 2019. Liverpool actually have defeated in the last 44 home matches, whereas Liverpool have actually won the last 5 against Spurs in all competitions. Liverpool have also scored 2 goals in the last 7 in the Premier League. They're coming to this, though, just 2 wins the past 6 for them. That was against Ajax and, of course, Wolverhampton Wanderers, whereas Spurs coming to this unbeaten in the last 6, winning 3 and drawing 3 as well. So 2 teams on good bits of form. Heading into this, the bookies are 5-4 for Liverpool for the victory, 7-2 is your Spurs, 14-5 is your draw on this one. Of course, bragging rights is on the table here. Of course, a win for Spurs and a win for Liverpool. Both of them will go outright top of the lead, of course. They could even open up a good bit of a cushion between themselves. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. But anyway, this one's all to do. But I've gone with a draw on this one. I think Liverpool's crisis at the back will help Spurs get something out of this one and maybe liven up this table once again, potentially sending someone else top of the league, of course. Next up, though, we have Aston Villa taking on them 6-figure figures always. It is Burnley. That's right. They played each other in the past 118 times, 51 wins for Villa, 40 wins for Burnley, and 27 draws. Of course, the last 6 sees 3 for Villa, 1 for Burnley, and 2 bloody draws. That is right. Of course, last time out at Villa Park was a 2-2 draw back in September 2019. The goal scorers on that day was Nzazi with a goal there, John McGinn as well, Jay Rodriguez and Chris Wood, the Kiwi. Of course, heading into this, Villa have actually lost the last 3. They've also at home, of course, and then they've also conceded at least 2 goals in the last 4 home matches as well. They're coming to this 2 wins of the past 4, whereas Burnley with only 1 defeat the past 5. That was against City, of course, 5-0 drubbing back at the Etihad, of course. So heading into this, the bookies odds on this one 11-8 for Villa, 15-4 for Burnley, and 29-10 is your draw, of course. Burnley coming to this at 17th in a win for them. They could actually go as high as 16th. Villa coming to this in 10th. Win for them. They could actually go as high as 6th in the tier. Indeed, I've gone with Villa. Don't let me down with the 1-0 win in the bloody. And now wrapping up, it'll be Sheffield United taking on Manchester United, and this is on Thursday night, of course. Heading into this, they played each other in the past 95 times, 34 wins for Sheffield United, 45 wins for Manchester United, and 16 bloody draws, of course. Last time out at Bramall Lane, it was, in fact, we'll get to that in a minute. The last 5 encounters, there's 4 win United, 1 draw, and nothing for Sheffield United. Of course, last time out at Bramall Lane, it was a 6-goal thriller going in favour of a draw. It was John Fleck, Leeds Mousset on score sheet, Oliver McBurney with a late equaliser for Sheffield United with Brandon Williams, Mason Greenwood, and Marcus Rashford on score sheet for Manchester United. United have actually won the last 9 away matches in the Premier League. Sheffield United have actually lost their last 7. United have actually scored at least 3 goals in the last 5, and they come into this actually 1 win in the past 4 for them in all competitions, whereas Sheffield United are actually troubling, very wobbly at the moment, without a win so far. Just 1 point all season. It's very doom and gloomy for Sheffield United, of course. Heading into this, a quick look at the bookies odds on this one then, shall we? Is there ever anyone going to beat? Will they ever get a win? 30-2 for Sheffield United, 70-5 is draw, 9-4 on United are your stone cold favourite scores. Win for Sheffield United. They could close the gap into West Brom, but they'll still remain top at the bottom of the pops. Everton, Manchester United coming to this in 8th, and win for them. They could actually go as high as 4th. That's Champions League football, boys and girls. I've gone with the win for United on this one. It's going to be close. It's going to be a 2-1 win, and they will get the 3 points. And again, potentially moving into the top 4. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like at the end of it. That's right, Leicester City top of the pops, outright by 1 point. Spurs still in second though, Liverpool third, Southampton up to fourth. Down the foot of the table it's United, that's Sheffield United, West Brom, and of course Burnley going down. Arsenal still in a bit of trouble, of course. That's just my picks. Be sure to get your picks in nice and early for the Prediction League, and we'll do it all again, of course, probably on Thursday night for this bad boy. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you today, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, bang your subscribe to keep me banging today with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Premier League related. Whoa, football, here we go, here under Warrowski. That's right, of course, double match week. Games are coming thick and fast all over the place, and I've got to try and keep up with the Joneses. It's hard work. It's hard work for you as well. Make sure you get your picks in nice and early. And again, we'll be back very, very soon for the next one. If you are interested in support the channel in another way, check out the links down below. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and all that kind of jazz. And of course, you could become the latest brother or another mother as I try to get 25 patrons before the end of the year. We're up to 22 right now, just 3 shy. Could you be the next one? Could you be the one to put a smile on his face? Yes, indeed. Check out the link down below. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Patreon. Blah, blah, blah. It's all in there. It's all in there. Anyway, I'm going to get out of it. I'll see you all very soon. Until the next one, be safe, mask up, and I'll be back for some more Percaroonies.